Good day to you all. Welcome to Maths Global Learning Hub with Mr. T. In today's lesson, we're going to look at the application of double angle identities. In number one, if I look at this part here, I can see that I have a double angle identity that I can use here. And please, if you check on your formula sheet, we are going to see this identity here. And if I proceed here, I'm going to get, on this part here, I'm going to get sine of 50 degrees. If I double 25, I get 50, plus sine of 50 degrees, divided by cos of 40 degrees. And if I simplify, I'm going to get 2 sine of 50 degrees divided by cos of 40 degrees. But using co-ratios, we can see that sine 50 degrees is equal to cos of 40 degrees. And here we are using co-ratios. So this part here is going to cancel out, and my final answer is going to be 2. If I move on to the next question here, I can take out a common factor, 2 and at the bottom here, I can say 4 times 2 sine of 5 degrees cos of 5 degrees. I have an identity there at the top there. We need to check these identities. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos squared theta minus sine squared theta. And at the bottom here, I can also see that sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos of theta here. We must check the side of the identity that we are given. And I'm going to get here 2 cos of 80 degrees when I double the 40 over 4 times sine of 10 degrees if I double the 5. But using co-ratios, we can see that cos 80 degrees is equal to sine of 10 degrees using co-ratios. So in other words, this part is going to cancel with that part here. And our final answer is going to be 2 over 4, which simplifies to 1 over 2. If I look at the next question here, I can see I have an identity here for cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos squared theta minus 1. And if I simplify this here, I'm going to get cos of 2 times 75 degrees. I have to double 75 degrees here. And then I'm going to get cos of 150 degrees, of which I can do my reduction. This is an angle in the second quadrant, and it can be written as 180 minus 30 degrees. And because it is an angle in the second quadrant, my cos is going to be negative. This is going to be negative cos of 30, which is going to be negative of square root of 3 over 2. If I look at the last one here, I have sine and cos here, so I'm going to use this identity. But if I look at my question here, I can see here that the 2 is not here, but on this side I've got a 2. So I can divide both sides by 2. And if I do that, I can now proceed to do my question here. This is going to be sine of 2 times, but I must divide it by 2. And if I do that, I can write this as half sine of, if I multiply here, I'm going to get 135 degrees. And I have to apply my reduction. This is going to be sine of 180 minus 45 degrees. And this is going to give me sine of 45 degrees. And sine 45 is a special angle. I can simplify this further. And my final answer is going to be square root of 2 over 4.